consistent because I checked earlier and it was like not amazing, and then it was like back to normal.
What was it before? Was it still above 6?
No, it was below 1.
Oof, that's pretty bad.
But then it was up to like 17 when I checked next.
What the hell? It's supposed to be like 41.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I need to call those guys.
Yeah.
That's why our speeds are all messed up. Oh yeah, I was checking.
Me too.
Turn volume down first. Yep. And never shows up there first. And yep. On both.
Yep, looks good. All right, hang out for a second. Let people join if they're gonna, or if they join later, that's cool. And then we'll watch the videos we gotta watch. Make sure the stream's good. It's looking pretty good. Make sure audio's good. It seems like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Drink a little sip of this fucking Aussie lemonade. Not love it.
Probably not even Australian.
I'm sure people in Australia have never even fucking heard of that. It's like French fries and fucking all sorts of weird shit.
Yeah, whatever. It's food. Food with names.
I like food. Ooh. I just want to play more Lost Ark. I want to play more fucking Dying Light 2. I want to play some Forbidden West, Elden Ring, Gran Turismo 7.
It's like 8 days.
Ghostwire Tokyo, Stranger Paradise, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, I guess. I'll play it. I guess I'll check it out.
Horizon's in 8 days?
Yeah. It's next week.
Okay.
And then Elden Rings, I think, is the week after.
Yeah, it's like 5 days afterwards or something.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I haven't even finished Dying Light. And now I'm like playing Lost Ark, which I could just stop playing easily, but I don't want to.
Well, fortunately, after March, it's kind of slow again. So even if you're like, you have a little bit of catalog, you got time to play 'em.
I was thinking about taking like vacation like now, soon, but I was like, I might just wait until they all drop, play them as I go, and then take like a week off at some point just to fucking start knocking shit out and prioritizing what the hell I'm playing and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's certain games I want to fucking beat like sooner than others. Like Elden Ring, I'm not too worried about like spoilers. People are just going to show off that they beat bosses. I'm like, ah, that's cool, whatever, me too. But like Forbidden West, I don't want to hear about the story from other people. Even Dying Light 2, I don't want to fucking know anything about the story from other people. And it's not even a story that's like super compelling, but I keep seeing more and more people on Twitter like saying like they've beaten it, and a lot of people are saying they really liked it, the story. So I'm like, yeah, I should probably try and beat that.
Even a few of the streamers I've been watching, their chats like, "Are you gonna play Dying Light 2?" I'm like, "Do you want me to play Dying Light 2?"
That's really good. Seems like everybody likes it, including me.
Yeah,
it's been really cool to see the amount of praise they're getting for that game.
Well, especially because the early like scare they had. So.
Oh, there's all sorts of people telling me it wasn't even going to come out. I'm like, why?
Well, I don't even mean that. I mean the 500-hour thing when people. Out about
yeah.
that.
No. The fucking the road to release has been rocky for them.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it just came out, and outside of a couple reviews, they were like, it's not that good. It could be better. Seems like everybody's liking it. So it's like that's the example of like you can kind of freak people out, but as long as you deliver the product that's good, they'll fucking forget about it.
For sure.
If you could have all the promotion in the world, drop a game that fucking what's up? Oh, Genesis Point. What's up, Josh? I was like, who the fuck is that?
What's that name?
You have the best promotion in the world. You drop a game that's fucking shit, and people hate you. And if you do both, if you have a horrible fucking time releasing the game, and then you release garbage, that's how you really fucking piss people
Start
off.
burning some bridges, yeah.
Because Battlefield did everything they needed to with the promotion. Got everybody hyped. I was hyped. And then they fucking released the beta, and everybody's like, what is this? They're like, that's a 3-month-old build. And it came out, it's the same thing, and people are like, what's this? And they're like, things have been hard around here. I'm like, yeah, it's been fucking hard for everybody, dude. I don't want your game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice that Dying Light 2 just like they dropped it and it fucking spoke for itself.
I'm hoping when Horizon comes out, I can just sit down and just knock it out real quick.
Yeah. Did you see the PS4 gameplay? Mm-mm. Like base PS4? It's pretty good. In Dying Light 2, I'm still pretty early on because I was playing with Sarah and catching her up. So I am in the second area, but I'm not that far into the second area. What's up, Psycho?
You're still up, huh?
And be vague in the chat. For me, but also other people who might not want to hear about the game. That's why I'm just going to say the second area, you know what I'm talking about. I got the paraglider. I'd gotten that, I think, when we were talking before. Oh, yeah. No, we're not. We haven't watched it yet. We have not watched it yet.
Just started.
Yeah. So let's get things started.
Okay.
Glad everybody's here. By everybody, I mean two people I like, so that's cool. One of them more than the other one. Fucking, you guys can guess who.
Fight.
So yeah, you guys go at it in the chat, and we'll get the reaction started because I got some games I'd like to play. Welcome to a TLG Reacts Live. We're doing another one already because there's a lot of shit being announced recently, and yeah, we got the Nintendo Direct full presentation. That is the main thing we're gonna be watching today. That is a 40-minute video. We're gonna watch it in its entirety and react to it. But before we do that, I got a couple bonus videos that I don't have time to be putting in other things, so we're just gonna knock them out today. The first one being the Wolf Among Us 2 official reveal trailer, which came out today. And then we got Atomic Heart official release window trailer, which also came out today. And then we got the making of Gran Turismo Sophy, which is essentially the reveal of what they're doing with the AI. 40 minutes, how generous. Yeah, it's a big one. The Gran Turismo Sophy AI thing, they're going to be talking about the making of something that we had slightly talked about a day ago on TastyCast. It feels like it was like a fucking week ago. It's just like a day ago, in which we kind of speculated a bit. And by we, I mean me and Chevy was just like, yeah, AI is a thing. And we talked about what we might see on that. We're going to figure out what that is indeed. And yeah, so we got a full thing to watch. About an hour worth of stuff, but
full course meal.
It'll be a fun sit. My name's Seth. Joining me today, Chevy. Chevy, how you doing? You tired like me, dude? I was up all night playing Lost Ark. Spoiler alert, I really like it. Playing the Berserker, and he's a lot of fun. And yeah, I was up till like 6 or 7. I was fucking. And I want to do it again tonight. So. I'm tired, but I'm willing to make the sacrifice.
Fortunately, I'm always tired, so this is just a normal state of being for me.
It's the whole Hulk thing. That's the secret.
Also stayed up too late playing Lost Ark. We've kind of talked about it before, but when the beta came out, we played, but then we just kind of stopped. Like, okay, we'll play it.
I'm glad we did that because playing it this time around still feels fresh. I don't feel like I burnt myself out on it.
Yeah, for sure. So being able to actually like sit down and like commit because your progress is staying is a good feeling. So yeah, having fun. Playing a paladin.
That's the best thing about it, man. Is I'm like playing it fully this time, just knowing that like my progress is staying and all that shit. Because with the beta, I'm like, I don't want to waste all this fucking time on a character I don't get to keep.
For sure. Yeah, no, I played a paladin, which can be melee, can be spellcaster, can be both. I've been kind of leaning more towards the spellcaster part of it, which is really interesting. Yeah, I also tried the sorceress, and
yeah, you said you're gonna try that, and then apparently you played it for a while.
Yeah, and if you want to just nuke the shit out of stuff, that is all she does, and it is a lot of fun. So
yeah, I haven't even tried that one, but that's the one they replaced Summoner with, which we talked about a little bit. How it's funny that like. For Western audiences, we're like, where's the magic user at?
Yeah.
And there's like 4 types of like martial arts monk style characters in it, but no like traditional, Western D&D fucking caster type. And then no one liked the summoner really, so they're like, they like swapped it out. Like here's a fucking sorceress.
Yeah, here take the caster. We're gonna work on this one.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting, and it's cool because the game's been in development for so long that they do just have some like reserve fucking classes. They can just be like,
plug in. Yeah,
yeah, it's really interesting how it's like flipped a switch, like turn that one off, turn this on. It's fucking weird.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's been fun playing the game for one day. I want to play it more. And yeah, tired, but we got to do this. Too many things are coming out, so let's just jump into this shit. So yeah, we're going to watch the Wolf Among Us 2 official reveal trailer first. Before hopping into that, I actually played and finished Season 1 of The Wolf Among Us when it came out. It's my second favorite Telltale game after The Walking Dead, which, of course, is fantastic.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. And when I heard that Telltale went under, I was like, that sucks, because the Wolf Among Us obviously was not done. Like it's just like a cliffhanger. It's a murder mystery. You're getting close to trying to figure out who killed who, and then it just ended. And I was like, well, that's gonna suck if that's over. So Telltale has made a recovery. We don't have to go into the details of that, but this is one of many projects, as Telltale has, nothing has changed, I guess, with Telltale, even when they went under. They have many projects they're working on right now, and one of them is The Wolf Among Us. So I am excited to see what this is like. One reservation I have on this, though, is it's been a while, so I don't know if they still got the juices flowing, but also I don't know if their direction has changed. Maybe they're not going to be able to produce games as well as they used to, or maybe they'll produce them better, or nothing's changed. I don't know. So I am, I'm not, my hype's not high in regards of like a company that's been knocking out of the park consistently, because they went away for a little bit. But I am definitely curious on how they're going to treat the story moving forward.
Yeah. I didn't play that one at all. So
I thought you played on Plus Club.
Wolf Among Us?
Huh. Oh, maybe it was the Borderlands one.
That was definitely one of them.
Yeah.
There was a couple others as well, but it was not. Yeah, they didn't do Wolf Among Us. I did not play that, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. This is going to be more so for me just to see where they're at as a company at this point, because like you said, it has been a long time, and it'll be interesting to see if it's just like exactly the same, which would be kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
To be honest, because we're like an entire console cycle ahead now. So
well, and there's like a slow progression in the Telltale technology of what they were doing with their games. They all had that weird kind of like, we got to pump out an episode every like month jank to it that you can look past because of how quickly they were getting out these stories. But they started to look better and better slowly. And so like there's been some time that they haven't been around, and it's like, are we going to see like a big increase in what we get visually in these games? Is it going to be the exact same? And is there going to be gameplay mechanics possibly that we did not get in games before, or it's going to be the exact same kind of thing?
Yeah. And hopefully they're better with their money this time.
Yeah, hopefully. So. Yeah, those kind of ran like shit before, so apparently. But they also have like a lot on their plate. So anyway, unless you have anything else to say, we can just hop into this and see what they're doing. This is the Wolf Among Us 2 official reveal trailer. And of course, everyone in chat, let me know sooner than later if we have any audio issues, if something's too loud, too quiet. I want to be careful, though, because the last 2 episodes I've put out on the channel are gameplay audio. Or videos we've been watching has been almost equal to our audio. So I turned this down just a little bit because I want to make sure that you guys can hear what we're saying, because there was... The last episode we did, there's a whole segment where me and you are talking. You can pretty much hear me, but not really. But you are like sometimes inaudible. You can just see that you're talking, but there's nothing, like you can't hear shit. So I was like, that's not good. They got to skip 20 minutes to find out what the fuck you have to say about it. All right, let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and go.
You're listed here as a private investigator. What does that sort of work entail?
Depends on the night. Most nights it's watching, waiting for a slip-up.
Looks clean.
I don't know, someone gets greedy, someone gets brave.
Looks way cleaner than they were
And that's
before.
what you were doing the night of the incident.
Yeah. Took me weeks to track them down. They hadn't cast so much as a shadow.
Well, that's one way to take
Till
care of
that
that.
night.
I could do that. This looks pretty
You've been
decent.
hesitant to share with us.
Yeah.
I assume it has something to do with confidentiality associated with the job.
I think I read they're doing this on Unreal, which would make sense to be the easiest way to do it.
Well, I mean, they stopped using the other engine then.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Something like that.
It's like Wizard of Oz,
Your
fucking
boss,
Scarecrow.
Miss White, said things didn't go as planned. She mentioned that there was some violence.
Yep. He's fucking him up.
He's fucking up people he's not trying to fuck up.
True.
In the moments when you find yourself losing control.
This Wizard of Oz, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
How does the anger manifest itself?
That's one of my favorite things about that. It was just an interesting take on fairy tales.
Yeah. That's way smoother than they used to be. It's nice to see.
But it's also nice because thematically it looks like the same art style.
Yeah.
So it's just, more modern. But yeah, impressions, I liked what I saw. Like I said, I liked the first season. So this didn't show really like a whole lot of story. It was just more like I kind of appreciated it. But it did show visually what the game's going to look like. It shows promise of, some of the investigation type stuff you get from the series, but also some of the more actiony parts that you're going to get from it. Show some Wizard of Oz stuff, so you're getting more flavor in the fairy tale stuff, which is pretty interesting, and looks good. Looks good graphically. It's got me intrigued for sure. But mostly for me, it's just nice to see that this just kind of confirms not only are they telling you it's coming out, which they already did, but they are like proving it. Like, here it is. This is what it looks like, and it's coming. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I will definitely be playing this when it comes out. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it doesn't suck. That would really blow. But it's looking cool. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah. I mean, I think the big takeaway there for me as well was it is promising to see, because they did have so many different properties before that they were working on, and even stuff that I wasn't necessarily a big fan of, they still managed to make like entertaining games out of. So seeing that they're able to keep their style with a newer engine and make it look a lot nicer, I'm really excited for that. So hopefully the writing is still really good.
Mm-hmm. One thing that's kind of cool too is in the original Wolf Among Us, the fight scenes weren't like well choreographed, but compared to like the Walking Dead stuff, it was better. There was some cool, like there was like a bar fight in one of the episodes, and it really kind of showed that they had upped the ante on the cinematic visual storytelling of fights, and this looks like way better. Like, it wasn't anything too crazy, but like it looked choreographed pretty good. Mm-hmm. So that's definitely cool to see. So yeah, overall really happy with what I'm seeing here, and I look forward to playing this in 2023.
That's fine. This year's packed already.
That is true. That's true. Yeah, this isn't a game that I'm like, oh man, I fucking want it now, but definitely do want to play it. All right, well, let us know in chat and in the comments below what you guys think of the Wolf Among Us 2 official reveal trailer. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And did you play the Season 1 part of this? Did you like that? Are you looking forward to playing this? And what did you like most about the trailer? Let us know everything you're thinking about in the comments below. Next video we got up is Atomic Heart official release window trailer. Do you remember what this game is yet? Mm-hmm. Okay, because there's like a long time where every time we brought this game back up, you're like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. But then you see, you're like, oh.
Yeah, the name just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, it has a very vague name for sure. But this is a game that always surprises me every time I see it, because it's very good looking. It's like, who the fuck's making this? Psycho says, never played a Telltale game. Looked good, though. Never played one? Not even one?
Walking Dead was a game of the year. Like,
well, I was in the same boat though, because like I never played fucking Telltale games. I saw the Sam Max games and shit. I'm like, I don't want to play that. That's not really my thing.
I mean, they're fun, but yeah, they're not like crazy.
Yeah, that's not really my thing. But fucking Then the Walking Dead won Game of the Year that one year at the Game Awards. I was like,
Yeah.
it's that good. I played it and I fucking loved it. It was like fantastic. So ever since then, I started playing them all. There's a couple I've skipped. So I think there's like Marvel ones or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, I would recommend it. They're really good, like chill, like especially like you don't want something like super intensive. You just want to like almost watch a movie but make the decisions.
Well, because the episodic natures of them as well. Like each chapter is like 2 hours, so they're pretty easy to like just sit down and play in a night.
Yeah, it's just like watching a movie. So, but yeah, looking pretty cool. But yeah, Atomic Heart is a game that every time I see it, I'm just kind of blown away by how good it looks. The imagination's always fantastic too. There's a really heavy sense of intrigue too when I look at it because it looks somewhere between Stalker and Metro and BioShock. Has this like Russian BioShock vibe to it, but so out there and zany that it's hard to like read on like what the fuck is going on in this game. So always excited to see more on this. This is a game that I'm actually really hyped on. It says official release window trailer, so hopefully we get a date because I've been curious about like, is this a real game? Is it coming out? What is this thing? So hopefully we get something, a window of time when it might come out. But yeah, I'm stoked to find that out. I'm hoping we see maybe some story elements. What the fuck is this about? Because every time we see it, it's like weird robots, weird anomalies, crazy fucking guns, and melee combat that reminds me of BioShock. So hoping to see more on that. Any thoughts before we start this?
Not really, no.
No? Do you have any interest in this game at all?
Just visually.
Just visually?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard sometimes to deny games that look so good. Even if you're not going to play it, you got to have, if you're into games, or at least gaming as it moves forward, it's hard to look at the games like Crysis when it first came out and other things, Battlefield 3 and shit, when they were like revolutionized graphics at a time. Not saying this is doing that, but it's very good looking. And not be at least curious on like, what the fuck is that? Because even like the Order 1886, that game was like a PlayStation game, gameplay wise. Yeah. But visually, I remember like stopping, looking at candles and watching the fucking light flicker on floorboards and shit. I was like, this is fucking insane looking. So, yeah, I get that. All right, well, let's just watch this and then we will talk about it. This is Atomic Heart official release window trailer in 3, 2, 1, and go. Also, how is audio? Is it good, bad? Let me know.
Would you like to get genius abilities?
Oh, we're actually getting faces.
With your mind?
Don't worry, honey. I'm okay. The procedure went well.
Today it's just a matter of getting a polymer injection to become the human of tomorrow.
Good here.
There's
Nice.
a man in the facility. He's armed, and he's equipped with an experimental polymer glove. We have no chance.
What's up, Connor?
Become a part of the collective and acquire true superpowers.
That's fucking cool.
Hey, soldier. Wake up. You okay?
I'm okay.
The lip syncing's off, but the faces look good.
Or maybe get a PhD in quantum physics in just 1 hour with the launch of the collective 2.0.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's just
Arriving shortly
Dub
at your
go.
destination.
Yeah, maybe.
ETA of
Look at that.
11:47.
That's fucking gorgeous.
the scenery and stuff is really well done.
But also, it's met with like crazy imagination.
Yeah.
So it's just like hard to look away from. This is BioShock. This is fucking someone went. They're not making BioShock, so we will.
30 seconds to what?
And then it's total yap his dad, son. That's what.
Hope that's just audio problems in the trailer. That's crazy looking. Use the glove. That was cool.
What the bloody hell is going on?
The robots are out of control.
fuck
They're
was that?
killing everyone.
Happiness.
know who's
Yeah,
It's
behind this.
crazy.
You have to stop this nightmare now.
They're like, let's just make a game that's just undeniably fucking crazy looking. Like you see it and you go, what is this?
He will become unstoppable.
Do not believe him.
I don't even know who to believe anymore.
Crazy camera.
You've got 2 days, son. Don't let me down.
So insanely fucking intrigued by this.
With the 3. That still could be 2. That's the 3. Oh shit. That's
Damn,
scary.
they fucking. That was actually kind of funny the way they did that.
Yeah.
Because it did look like a 3. October?
Oh, I was trying to count it. Too slow. Too slow.
Well, I mean,
6, 7.
what else could it be? All right. There's a lot to fucking take in there.
November.
So apparently it's coming out this year, which I kind of assumed it would be coming out this year. So that's good to see that confirmation. September. Yeah, that makes way more
Hit the
sense.
7.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say October doesn't make sense because I was like, that's not enough. Real quick, Connor said, Nintendo are like the fat girl in the bar. No one chooses her first, but people still play with their heart. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Yeah, so 2022, most likely September. I made a better game. It's called Life, and we play it too. This is true. First off, the game's looking amazing graphically. This is a really, really good looking game. Even on like a modern level, like compared to other games, I think this game looks like better than like almost every game that's out right now. So it's kind of fucking crazy. The imagination. Every time, like I said before, every time I see this game, there's never anything like. There's never like a shortage of surprises. Like I saw the first trailer, I was like, what the fuck's going on? Then the next trailer, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I see this trailer, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's even more shit that I didn't see before. It was nice to see like humans and their faces and people, doing stuff. And wasn't just like this weird, hitting robots and shooting them and shit. We saw plenty of that as well.
Yeah.
But that's really cool looking. But this just felt like a more full-fledged trailer, something that's more well-rounded. We are seeing more gunplay, more of this weird gravity glove thing, some kind of...
That thing's a fucking Omni tool, dude.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because he's doing like gravity shit, but they also froze stuff. Then whatever the fuck this little rod thing is, just like blowing people up or ripping them up. I don't know what the fuck that is. So again, I'm left with more questions than answers seeing this game again. I am... very interested in this game though. I have a hard time believing it would be bad because it's just the quality of everything we're seeing here, but it's also kind of unproven. Like I don't know if these guys can pull this off. It's looking like they can, but maybe it's gonna be just a basic shooter with nothing much to offer. Maybe it's just a visual showcase. But at least they are going really crazy with some of the visual stuff, like the hallway turning and all that kind of stuff. But overall, I was very impressed with that. And I really like the way they did the end part, kind of teasing people on when it will release.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to have a bunch of stuff in it if they can keep you constantly interested in going forward. It might make replays less interesting, but... Mm-hmm.
That's the gamble with games like this though. These like super visual story heavy games or whatever, because like sometimes you beat them and then you're played again, like BioShock Infinite.
Yeah, I mean, obviously some people do, but
yeah,
I've tried replaying BioShock a couple times now, and I always like kind of like go part way into it. I'm like, oh, this is nostalgic, and then I stop playing.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I have the same fucking problem.
But yeah, no, it looks cool. I'm definitely curious to see more on it. So.
Are you interested in playing it? And are you interested in checking it out on your video card? Because I feel like this game is going to hopefully be optimized well or really disappoint a lot of people and make them want to upgrade their computers.
I say I have the graphics card, but I don't have the monitor. So
yeah, that's really true. I mean, this is going to be on console. It's going to be on Xbox Series, I believe. So maybe PS5? I don't remember if I saw that or not.
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
But anyway, what the fuck are we doing buffering? So it's going to be able to run on things, but the max graphics is what people are going to be wanting to do, and it looks like it'll definitely test your build for sure. Real quick, we got from Connor says, glad to see you boys again. Glad to see you as well, Connor. We're reacquainting ourselves with everybody lately. So welcome back. And then what showcase is this? Well, we got Atomic Heart, which we just watched. Then we also just watched The Wolf Among Us 2. Then we're going to watch Gran Turismo Sophy reveal. But the main thing we're going to be watching is Nintendo Direct full presentation. So that will be that. This video specifically is not part of a showcase. It's just a video that I need to fit in somewhere. And right now seemed like the best time to do it. Video backlog. I'm not sure what that is.
He's responding to Connor.
Oh, okay. And then also Game is Wild, definitely game of the year material so far. Yeah, I mean that's a bold thing to say, but I mean, what game is higher quality than this? Not a lot. Maybe God of War. I don't know. It's kind of a hard thing to really claim. So on the quality department, this game's kind of unrivaled by a lot of games. Gameplay will definitely be where we see, you know, if it makes or breaks it. And story. Maybe the story's going to really blow, but I honestly, looking at this, won't care too much if this story's not that great. But if it's good, that'd be cool too. I just want to fucking find out what all this crazy shit is. So, yeah, it's looking really cool though. Everything is just so good looking in this game. But yeah, really excited. And we can look forward to it later this year. Yet another game in 2022. 2022 so far, man, is starting out really good. Fucking Dying Light 2 is a lot of fun. Lost Ark is a lot of fun. Everybody's praising Sifu. We obviously got the big games everybody knows is coming out soon. But then we also have games like this finally coming out. I mean, like, it's like this year's just making up for the last 2 years. And so far they're doing a great job.
They've been working on for the last 2 years.
Yeah. Even last year, we kept saying, like, fucking 2022, man, 2022. And when the shit got delayed, I'm like, I'm telling you, 2022 is when everything's coming out. 2021 is like everybody's recovery year from fucking the year before. So
they just finally got used to new work environments.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, let us know in the chat. What do you guys think about this? Obviously, we already got from Psycho. And then in the comments, let us know what do you guys think of Atomic Heart? Are you guys excited? Are you not excited? What is the most interesting thing you saw in this trailer? Did you like the trailer? And what do you think about the visuals? And are you looking forward to playing it? Are you excited about the 2022 announcement? And yeah, let me know everything you think about in the comments below when it comes to Atomic Heart coming out in 2022. Very cool. All right, so last Tasty Cast, which was a day ago, we had talked about Sony teasing that they're going to be doing something with AI and Polyphony, the people who make Gran Turismo. We talked about a little bit. I speculated that I assumed it had to do with them making Sony, not even PlayStation, but Sony making an AI and using, because a year ago they had talked about teaching an AI how to drive. Makes sense to me that they would be using that in Gran Turismo since they've built the whole fucking car game. And in the teaser, we saw people playing, so I assume they're going to have them race against this AI. And yeah, I am assuming they're going to show that off in this video. We're going to watch it. We're going to talk about it. And yeah, we already talked about it quite a bit on Tastecast, though. So do you have anything brief to say about this before we watch this?
I mean, not really. I didn't have a lot to say about it before either, though. So yeah. I guess I'll just more of a wait and see what they mean by everything they were teasing at. So. Yeah,
it was so vague that it's like we can only speculate, and like how much do we want to speculate because we don't even know what the fuck they're doing. So it's more so like a wait and see, which we will do in a sec. Josh says PS4 and 5 in that splash screen. That shit's gonna be on fucking PS4. That's I mean, Forbidden West looks great on PS4, so I guess you can do it if you really want to. Though Techland came out and said that the console performance of Dying Light 2 having issues is because it was held back by the Series S. So that's a really interesting thing. That weird mid-ground console is at least holding Techland back on making a game for everyone. So no problems on PC, though. All right, so let's just jump into this so we have something to talk about and not speculate. This is the making of Gran Turismo Sophy. It's a 10-minute video, and then we will watch the Nintendo Direct. So if you're here for that, now, wait, and if you're watching the video later, skip forward. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. I want that.
Artificial intelligence is not gonna replace
Look at
the
that cute little fucking keyboard and screen.
We're going to
But that
create
keyboard's
artificial
real
intelligence that
loud.
will unleash the power of human creativity and imagination.
What's that sound, baby?
The simplest way I would explain GT Sophy is an AI agent that learned to drive by itself at a very competitive level and is able to compete with the best drivers in the world.
We wanted to build a technology that enabled the AI agent to be able to understand, react, and then make at least the proper reactions in the real time in a dynamic.
Sophie better be a bad
complex
bitch behind the wheel,
This is
or
a
else she
collaboration
can
between
look
Sony
at
AI,
my
Polyphony
taillights.
Digital
Fair.
as a game
Sure,
development
yeah.
studio,
Yeah, I
and
think it's
also
fair.
Sony Interactive Entertainment.
She's either gonna smoke you or
There are many
fucking
racing games where the
learn
physics
from me
is
long
half
enough
done,
until
but
she
in
can.
Gran Turismo, that racing sensation that the players get, that's really at the core of the game. Kazunori-san, who's the CEO of PDI, he really lives racing, and he wants to capture the
everybody
dynamics
says.
and the physics of that sport in the game.
Easy Allies was talking about. They did like this virtual press thing, and he was there on it, and he went on for like I guess 15 minutes about how tuning your car in GT7 is like a mini game to him. And it's like this dude really loves fucking cars.
The tires, the suspension, the tracks, the car model.
Because of the realism of the game, it is actually very difficult to program agents. We started around a year and a half ago by bringing on new people and a new
fucking
team, essentially, that would
checks
help
out.
us solve that specific challenge that we're engaging in with GT Sophy.
Does well enough they can put it in
When you
smart
start
cars.
projects like this, you always
I think
underestimate
that's something I
how
had read earlier today, briefly, is that they want to put in self-driving cars.
Oh, the early days of Sophie were frustrating.
Try not to read too much though, because I was like, I need to fucking react to it.
So
So
we
I
had
don't know.
these bi-weekly tests with the guys from Sony AI, and they would bring a new version. The first version that I got to see of Sophie,
Bark, bark.
she was fast,
I don't hear no
actually
barking.
quite fast, but she couldn't run on a straight line. I can beat her 100 times over 100 times.
The Sophie agent is trained through a technique called reinforcement learning. Sophie begins her life as an agent, tabula rasa, a blank slate. She gets inputs from the game about, hey, here's how fast you're going, here's which way the wheels are pointing.
Where he talks about
here's
Elon
the
Musk and all
curvature
the
of
shit
the
he's
track.
doing. It's
And
gonna
she
be like
gets some
taking
feedback
over and
as to
shit.
whether what
or
she's
if
doing
it's
is good or
fucking
bad.
We spent a
PlayStation
lot of
or GT
time
Sophie that
trying
takes
to
over.
figure out what things we needed to change in order to get
I didn't hear
that
puppy.
human performance.
It's pretty, sounds pretty good in this
The
room.
next time they came to us, she was extremely fast. And the next time, she was even faster, and faster, and faster. Okay, I can't beat this.
Kind of reminds
and then
me of
we had to bring the big guns.
and they put two teams of like they were
So
just
we had
dots
one
or
big
whatever,
race
but they
day
had to try to
in
like
July, and we learned a lot
one
from
group
this.
tried to
By
survive,
the
the
time
other
we
group
came
tried to
to
kill
July
them.
2nd, it was
And they were getting
super
mixed like walls
competitive.
and building blocks.
So the
and
GT
the
Sophie
AI would just
agents
keep
are
getting
one
better
agent
and
but
better,
different color
and then the other one would
combinations competing against the
have
four
to get
top
better to-
human
to
drivers
keep
across 3 different
beating
tracks
the
and
other
car
ones. I don't know.
combinations.
It was an
One
AI
of
test
the
thing. It was really
drivers
interesting
that
to watch.
participated in the race with us, Takuma Miyazono, he is the top driver out of the 14 million GT sports drivers in the world.
The first race was on a track called Dragon Trail Seaside, and there's a really sharp corner towards the end.
That's
that
either
Sophie
really
takes in a
impressive
way
or who
that's
gives a
just
fuck,
really
depending on who you're
amazing.
talking to.
Drifts across the
Pretty much in the
curves
ladder.
as it
If you were just
goes
like at the
into this
bar and someone's like, "Oh, what do you do?"
180
I'm the
turn in a
best
way that
GT
when you
sport
watch it,
driver in the world out of
how does
14
it
billion
stay
people.
in
Like, oh,
control
that's
of the
pretty cool.
car with that
14 billion, 14
In
million.
the time trial setting, Sophie
More than there are on the
It's not
planet.
just Earth, dude. It's
by
fucking. It's all the
anywhere
other.
from
It's the
a half
intergalactic
second
community.
to a second and a half.
See, even then, somebody'd be like, "Oh, that's cool." Even with that 14 billion.
It did really well in the time trial scenarios, but
And then you
it
get
But
home
if
and be
you
like, wait, did he say 14 billion?
Yeah, that's where it would get you hung up. But if you play fucking Gran Turismo, no, you'd be like, you're the fucking the best.
Scored
That's
meant
pretty
actually
cool.
that the human drivers took the team score away.
I think we all underestimated how hard it would be to get the sportsmanship side of it right and learn to do that without being overly aggressive or overly timid in the face of competitors. That was a significant challenge to try to figure out what kinds of rewards to give it for these kind of in-game incidents.
So we already had a great result on the first race day, but you know, we
Yeah, but
can
if they
always
just
do better.
like programmed something to be like, hey, try to beat the player, it would just whoop your ass every time.
Yeah, that's the thing's rough about it. The idea of like just adding a learning AI into racing game, like so I can just kick your ass.
Yeah.
We really need a lot of computation power for training.
Who's that? Never heard of him.
For the Sophy GT project,
I'm glad
what
they
we
didn't call it
provided
Sony
was
Sophy.
essentially that infrastructure that's really needed to be able to train that super AI to get to that world-class ability to beat the best human players in the world.
You make an update to your model. You run it for like millions
Damn,
of
did you see this has that
simulations
bust?
and see how they behave, and then you change a bit, and then you do this a lot of times.
In the end, it becomes
a
an
good
expert
out of
a lot like
context
humans
thing
become
there,
experts.
too.
Drives for like 10,000 hours. Like
True.
Human has to practice the skill until they become proficient at it.
On race day 2, we wanted to win all out. The hope is that we also win the team championship, which we didn't in the first race day. Also that we win all 3 races in terms of like first place. The team put a lot of time into
big-ass
improving
fucking monitor.
the agents, so we were nervous.
Sick.
The first 2 races go very well, and we
You can
are
tell this
essentially
is
dominating the race.
The current game,
Taking
because
first and
some of the
second
footage earlier
place,
looked like it
and
was
that
from like
kind
a
of
year
gives some
ago or something.
confidence going into the last race.
Fuck, I can't wait for this game.
And then there's
Agreed.
this moment
I'm
at the start
so
of the
fucking
third
pumped.
race where
This is like one of my
there's
most
one
hyped
of our
games of
Sophie
not even just this year, but of years.
But then what makes me very hopeful is that actually we're
True.
catching up and we're still in the game.
Psycho
and
does.
That agent actually goes to win the race. Sophie won all qualifying. It won first
Sophie
and second
fucking
place
#1
in all 3
waifu,
races.
2022.
It recorded the best lap time in all 3 races and won the team score by double points versus the humans.
もちろんその勝ち負けもあるんですけれども、それ以上に重要なのはやっぱり僕らが作っているこのグランツーリスモソフィーっていうAI は最終的に人を楽しませるエンターテインすることを目的に作っているので、今日集まってくれた選手たちが楽しかったね今日のレースはっていう風に言ってもらえるようなね。
AI は多分もうプレイヤーの相棒になるんじゃないかなというふうに思っていて、その相棒になった時になんか人間の感情をしてくれるようなすごいいい関係であってほしいなというふうに思います。
Big ass just like warehouse they're playing in.
I like how all these guys got fucking gloves on. Like racing gloves and shit.
Pros, dude.
I mean, real drivers do it, so I guess they're fucking just taking it serious.
Why are we building this GT Sophie agent? The hope is really that we deploy these agents in the future to other games and thereby help those players also to explore.
Yeah, and they really keep fucking really pushing that. Like, as an agent, we built her as an agent.
So this is not just a technical breakthrough project. It really is about bringing AI into the hands of the game developers who are creators, who are going to build the new experiences for the players and expanding their community and the engagement to the game itself.
その AI が人間に勝ちたいから、開発してるわけではなくて、AI を研究することは最終的に人間のことを理解することにつながるわけですよね。人間とは何かっていうことを考えることにつながる。僕らの好奇心というのは主にそこでしたね。
This is the very first challenge that Sony AI made. Most important thing is what you learn from the Grand Challenge and then take that into the real world.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, well, that was a very heartwarming and touching story of the beginning of the fucking agents that eventually will take over the world. Can't wait for Sophy to be our overlord. And yeah, but it's pretty interesting. I was kind of hoping to see how it would pertain to games possibly being implemented into GT or other things, but it is an interesting thing that they have been working on in AI that can be competitive with real people, the best players of GT. So that is very impressive. I also enjoyed just seeing gameplay of Gran Turismo and making me want to play it more. But as for, you know, what they did here, it's cool. Nothing that has been like super hyped, but definitely brings up a lot of questions on where this is going. But you know, everybody's working on AI nowadays, so it's not too surprising. It's just kind of cool that Sony's coming out and showing it off. But yeah, I can't wait for Gran Turismo. We'll see if Sophy makes its way into the game itself. I think I had read something about, I don't remember where the fuck I read it. They're saying that there might be an implementation of it later in the game as it's been out or something like that. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work.
It's gonna be deployed to watch the humans.
Yeah, I just don't know. Unless there's variables of like difficulty you can change on that. Mostly I'd like to see a randomized algorithm that has learned how many people play the game and has different levels of difficulty to simulate another player driving. But maybe more within reason of like an actual racer, not like a person who plays video games, because a lot of people, even in Sims, will just drive their car like right into you, and that would just fucking annoy the shit out of me.
Well, they mentioned they had to put in rewards to prevent that because it was just doing that to win.
Yeah, so. Yeah, exactly. Which is funny because it was learning what some people do. Yeah. And because they're like, I can't fucking beat you by going around the corners well, so I'm just going to fucking ram into you. And
yeah.
Use you as a wall to stop me around the corner and shit. So, yeah. Hope her lap times are in the games to try and beat. That would be interesting. That'd be kind of cool to see her name in there and, like, you know, have somebody actually beat her. But then they're just going to let her get better and better and take that fucking back. But it would be cool to, like, as an Easter egg, kind of display that. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, it'd be real easy for them to upload ghost runs. So,
yeah, for sure. But yeah, don't have a whole lot to say on this as it doesn't really pertain to GT too much, but it is really interesting tech, and we're going to see more of it. I can't wait to see AI and how it's used in FPSs, just because I miss the days of where people really worked hard on advanced AI. Nowadays, everybody's just trying to make an online game where they don't need to do that because other players will take over for it. But I want to play a game, again, that pushes what you can expect from NPCs in combat and stuff like that. I miss those days of people striving for that. But yeah, this is cool. Anything else you want to say on that? Got anything to add?
Not really.
You want to race against Sophy?
I don't even want to race.
That's fair, dude. Nothing against Sophy. I don't even want to drive.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let us know in the comments what you guys think about Sophy and Gran Turismo. What do you think about AI being implemented into games to this degree? How do you think Sophy will be implemented at all in things? Can you see a future where games have learning AI? I do. I definitely see that coming. And yeah, do you want to race Sophy? Let me know everything you're thinking about in the chat and comments below when it comes to the making of Gran Turismo Sophy in English. All right. The video we're all here for is the Nintendo Direct full presentation for February 2022. That's this month, and that's this year. And yeah, we're going to watch this in its entirety, react to everything that we see as we go. But before we do that, I had a couple things spoiled for me.
Me too.
One of them was a pretty big deal for me. I won't specify what it was. But I have a feeling this is a really good Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
So looking forward to watching it. I was thinking about making a video on this or watching it and streaming, stuff like that. But then when I got something spoiled for me, I was like, we have to watch this. We have to watch this Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
So, but outside of that, I definitely didn't see 40 minutes of anything. So
I didn't either.
I just saw a couple things. I forgot this was coming out today. I was on Twitter and I saw someone was like, "Oh yeah, that's a thing." So I had to hop off. But yeah, you saw a couple things as well. You said,
yeah.
Anything super disappointing or got you hyped?
Honestly, I don't know if hype's the right word. One was a confirmation of something from a while ago, and then the other was something I assumed was coming out anyway. So
yeah, one of the things I saw was part of the NVIDIA leaks. So
same.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we should probably watch this then.
Okay.
Sarah says, "Oh dang, I didn't even miss it."
Not even.
You didn't even miss it. You did not miss it. We're gonna watch it now, and then play something because I want to play some shit. Maybe I should just stream whenever I play, and we'll see how I feel when this is over. All right. This is the Nintendo Direct full presentation, February 2022. Let's go and watch it in 3, 2, 1, and go. Did you hear about Scalebound? Platinum Games Prez wants to talk to Microsoft. I did hear about this, and I'm all for it. I think the conversation's been really interesting, though, because people who seem to be more on the Xbox side of any kind of console war have this idea that they saw the acquisition for Activision Blizzard and that they want money. And I'm like, well, every developer developing anything ever wants money. So it's not like this is Microsoft's fucking cousin who like found out they won the lottery and they're just showing up. They're just like, hey, if you got fucking $68.7 billion to throw at fucking Activision Blizzard, can we get Scalebound going again? Which would be win-win, hopefully, because fucking that game was dope looking and everybody wanted it. So yeah, I saw that. It'd be really cool to see that resurrected. Hopefully, at the very least, they can give them the rights to Scalebound, and then they can go somewhere else with it. Maybe, I don't know. Also, a bunch of people were saying, and I don't remember hearing about this when all the controversy about the game getting canceled happened. But people, like I said, a lot of people with green X's in their profile pictures were all saying that Platinum Games was essentially siphoning money that they're getting from Microsoft to make Scalebound and putting it into other projects, and that's why Xbox cut them off. I don't know if that's true or not, but that was an interesting thing to hear because I didn't hear that until now. It's like a new talking point. So, but yeah, I did see that, and I would love to see a Scalebound. All right, let's continue.
I love that. Let's just cover all bases.
Yeah, they're really fucking... Before we get into this, here's the things we gotta say. Oh, yeah.
I've actually been playing my Switch a lot these days, so...
Not me. Just playing my PC.
It's more Fire Emblem?
Looks like Fire Emblem. It's like a... Oh, never mind. I don't have to fucking guess.
That's a Warriors game, okay.
That's cool.
The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
I still need to beat that game. The Three House Swords.
So intimidating. It's a big game.
Look at that frame rate.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
Yeah, from the new game.
I have ambitions, Edelgard.
Can you guys release this on PC so I can play it at 60 frames?
A Warriors game at 60 frames? That doesn't exist.
Will you sit around and
It should.
But it doesn't.
It should, though.
Will you help me seize control?
Don't deny that it should.
There's no denying. I just can't think of any other example of a Warriors game running like super smooth.
If fucking Dead Rising back on the 360 can have that many zombies on screen at once, fucking Dynasty Warriors should be able to do it.
Revenge is not a thing you take for someone else.
This would be cool though. Works good for the Warriors format. The amount of characters.
I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
2022, dude. It's the year of the bangers. You will not have time this year.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
He looks nervous.
What you just saw
Yeah, where's 99 Nights 2?
Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game.
Didn't they make 99 Nights 2?
We hope you'll look forward to a different story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem.
I thought they did. The game was sick though.
The first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
Me?
Alright.
We've got more intel on the
Advance
Advance
Wars?
Wars
Oh.
1+2.
Yeah, it looks like it.
In the first
I just had to wait a second.
Advance Wars,
That's cool.
Yeah, they're not wasting time fucking letting us know what these games are. There's no guessing.
vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer
This
is
is kinda
now
cool.
voiced, bringing even more charm to these
I mean, it's not
characters.
new as a reboot of the old ones, but it's still cool.
It's cool. It's like 3D, even though it looks like shit. Like it's really basic looking, but
Hole Rising. More commanding
They're fun
officers and
games.
more diverse
Yeah.
terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities.
the War Groove was essentially
Pipelines to cross into enemy territory.
takes
In
after
both
it a lot.
campaigns, you can fast forward gameplay and reset your turns for a
It's a
smoother
newer
tactical
game.
experience.
I need to play that more. That was a good
Flex
game.
your strategic muscles outside of both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the War Room. Create and share custom maps in the Design Room.
Dang.
Friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer.
That is cool that you can just make maps.
Yeah.
Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the Nintendo Switch system
pretty
April
cool.
8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Explore an infinite universe.
On Switch?
In No Man's
Oh,
Sky,
No Man's Sky.
every star is the light
cool.
of a distant sun.
It's weird to see it on there.
I feel like visually it should be able to run on Switch, but also what it does shouldn't be able to run on Switch. So I'm like,
Oh, that game looks pretty crispy on PC, but yeah.
yeah, it just has like simple textures.
that have never been seen before.
It's mostly just like lighting, colors, and smooth.
You must craft your own tools.
It looks pretty good if this is Switch gameplay though.
In this living and breathing universe.
I need to someday like actually sit down, find a planet I like, and build a base on it.
Pirates hunt unwary travelers.
I wonder if this will have
The
crossplay.
authorities are ever watchful. Your journey
I would hope
may
so. The
be
other
fraught with
versions do.
danger,
Yeah.
and actions have consequences.
So I'm saying it'd be cool.
Traitor,
Yeah.
fighter,
Just give people more ways to play with each other.
how will you live in this universe?
I've like barely touched this game.
Lands on Nintendo Switch
Me too, and
this summer.
I've played it a couple of times now. So it's a big game. Oh yeah, soccer time.
Let's say, why is he dressed like that? But everybody's apparently.
Just gotta wear armor when you're that fucking beefy. You gotta try to go against that guy.
It's true.
And that guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with that guy. Yeah. He's like fucking animated shots are scary.
Mario Strikers Battle League.
That was fucking wild.
And then the game's not like that.
Yeah, this looks nothing like what we just saw.
Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles.
Oh, how could you do that?
Mario looks cute in that little fucking little football outfit.
The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents.
I feel like this could be fun, but like all Nintendo games, it's gonna piss me off.
Because it'll have
Just be like fucking you're beating the other team too much. They're gonna
RNG stuff.
bomb the fuck out of you with shells.
Well, at least when it has a RNG, it's fair.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is dealing with it too.
It's just amazing that like I can keep my calm in games pretty good, but like Nintendo games, Trials, and like one other game stress me out, and that's it.
Hit the net and you'll score not one, but
Get 'em.
2 goals.
They straight up fucking watched Shaolin Soccer and just made it.
to 8
Why
players. 4 players on each
I'm not
team can
against it.
compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system.
8 players?
In addition to individual matches,
Who has fucking 7 friends?
play will have an online club
Anybody?
mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club. So create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other
I think
players.
it's kind of how they do the Mario Kart online stuff too, where you can make like tournaments that you can give that code out to people, and then that room basically just stays open to anyone who has that.
Anything goes on this field.
I still don't think about like Nintendo Online. That's not like, I play my Switch, but fucking Shaolin Soccer was a pretty decent dude. Shaolin Soccer is fucking amazing. I love that movie. I love everything that guy makes. Stephen Chow. I think of Nintendo Online. I'm just like, I know you can play games online, but like, I still think people are playing their fucking Switches next to like candlelight. This shit just feels like.
Yeah, you're not using your Switch very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't I play fucking Switch games online?
I played a lot of Monster Hunter on this Switch.
Yeah. Like Splatoon, I still don't know one fucking person in real life who's played any Splatoon.
I have not played a lot of it, but I have played it before. So.
What? Guess I lied, dude.
Yeah, that's the survival mode right there.
I know they had a fucking survival mode.
Yeah, it's a co-op mode. So
yeah, it just looks like a horde mode.
Yeah, it is. You pretty much protect the goal. So
this is out of control.
It's pretty out of control.
Every time I see this game, I ask the same question that you should really ask for any Nintendo game. Is like, who the fuck thought this up?
That's a
like, who's like ink, squids, but kids? It's a shooter, but it's not violent. It's so Nintendo. It's on brand. It's just like, I look at it, I'm like, who thought of it?
It plays really well, so.
He's out of control, dude. I don't think there's a person on Earth who knows what's happening here.
And goal.
Oh, hell yeah. Damn, they love it. It's like me and fucking Rainbow Six Extraction, dude. Every time I'm about to go through the next door, I'm just on the ground fucking twitching out. That was horrifying.
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game, the next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings...
That's a salmon, dude. Look at those teeth.
They're all supposed to be salmon.
This summer.
They're
We hope
pretty
you'll look
gross.
forward to future updates.
Lol, salmon run. Yeah, they nailed it, dude. Game's full of all that kind of weird shit.
Bonzers at the ready.
Bonzers.
What?
Front mission?
Like a proper one?
Holy shit. What is
I did
this?
see Square
I don't want
trending.
I'm not trying to get hyped because fucking it's going to be like some stupid fucking side project thing that's going to suck.
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo
Dope.
Switch.
Oh shit.
In this tactical RPG,
Now do
you'll pilot
fucking 3 and
weaponized
4.
machines called Bonzers and lead your battalion to victory.
Oh my god.
Gain the
This is
upper
not
hand
what
in
I saw on
battle
Twitter,
by aiming
so
for enemy parts to destroy.
interesting.
Mix and
Okay.
match various
But do the
weapons
thing I
and
keep
parts
telling
to
people, I
customize
keep
your
saying people are doing this and I want them to do it. Fucking put this out. If it sells, fucking make
Uncover
Front
the
Mission.
great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Oh, I need it.
And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will
Dope.
also
Now do
launch
3 and
on
4.
Nintendo Switch.
I still think about playing 4, dude.
Get set for a high-octane Disney
Such a
and
good
Pixar
game.
combat racer.
The fuck is this? Everyone's making kart racers.
Because Mario Kart's been quiet.
No, Mario Kart's been fucking just milking 8.
Since the Wii U.
Yeah.
Using each one's special abilities to battle for victory.
That Chocobo one looks sick, though.
Next month.
I saw a thing today that showed Cloud's going to be in it or something.
I'm pretty sure they show it.
Oh, really?
I'm guessing.
That would make all the sense in the world.
I'll say, saw Square on trending on Twitter. We just saw 2 Square games. We both, I'm pretty sure, saw the same other.
Yeah,
Square
I think so.
games.
Once I hear the music, that'll be it.
Plus, enjoy cross-platform play as well as split-screen and
That's
online
cool.
multiplayer modes.
The thing that's weird about this is it looks like they're trying to be photorealistic, not photorealistic, but like realistic graphics, but you have all these cartoon characters.
Yeah.
It's cool, it's free to play. It's not really my fucking cup of tea. I don't really care about Disney, but
Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action adventure. As Darth
did it
Vader's
look
secret
like that?
assassins,
Is this better or worse than it looked? This looks worse to me.
as you hunt down Jedi Masters
I feel like there's some nostalgia happening here.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
I feel like the textures were better.
360 one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use button controls.
This is the game I wasted my money on. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, this is fucking one of those games.
To determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi.
Me.
Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo
Dude,
Switch
I'm fucking pumped about Front Mission.
today on Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3
Is that what I said, dude?
Are there
Assassin's Creed
NFTs in this game?
Explore Renaissance
Yeah, that's what
Italy
NFT stands
and
for.
16th century Constantinople
Ezio Frauditore.
and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC.
I mean, if you just think about though, that horse, you can own that.
Nintendo Switch system on the go.
Like we're all playing it, but like you own it. You can be like, that horse is mine. I'm like, no, it's mine. No. I got the fucking receipt in my email. That's mine.
Yeah, it's on the blockchain.
Yeah, it's on the blockchain. Ubisoft says it's mine. So you're just using my shit. Dope. Fuck is that?
Are occurring across the Gundam universe.
Frame Roger Rabbit graphics.
Restore the proper timeline.
Oh yeah.
Look at these little chibi Gundams.
I'm trying to figure out what game you're talking about first. What is this?
You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer.
What?
SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Co-op? Chibi fucking Gundams?
2 worlds cross in the
This
triumphant
Nintendo
return of
fucking
this RPG
Direct is a
classic.
goddamn banger so far.
Yeah.
Remaster
There
of
it
the
is.
acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross. is coming
Yeah, this is
to
what
the
got spoiled for me
Nintendo
too.
Switch system.
So,
One fateful day.
Still one of the best fucking soundtracks in gaming ever.
oh, definitely. What this tells me is that NVIDIA leak is real. Which also means
Everything's coming out on it, yeah, which means Tactics
is around the corner.
and
Travel
9.
back and
Final
forth
Fantasy 9.
between
Yeah.
both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your
Look at
party.
that fucking
Depending
dog.
on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ.
But I was hoping for like a fucking
Improvements have been made
remake.
to this remaster. Like
This
the
looks good,
ability
though, it's
to
clean.
turn off enemy encounters and a
I
newly
really hope.
enhanced soundtrack.
Weird Square's got all these old titles with them.
Plus,
I really hope they're
Radical
just testing
Dreamers,
waters.
Originally released on the Satellaview is included. Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure.
What?
Chrono Cross.
I'm fucking good, man.
Dashes and slashes
Don't
its way onto
tactics
Nintendo
too
Switch
loud.
April
Don't say
2nd.
tactics too loud. You might wake up Chris up.
Begin today on Nintendo
Yeah, maybe.
eShop.
Yeah, maybe. Oh
that
yeah,
buddy?
dude. Old bubblegum, dude. My favorite. Is this The Last of Us?
They're adorable.
Yeah, dude. I don't care if they want to kill me, dude. Fucking bring it. That's how you know Kirby fucks, dude. He like walked in here, some dudes were about to kick his ass. He's like, fuck you. And just took him out.
Oh, dude.
That was a big snack. Oh, yeah. Hopefully that's a car in Gran Turismo.
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
So a couple people actually pretty excited for this on Twitter. So I guess this gets well for me too.
Why is Kirby going post-apocalyptic?
To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure.
I don't know, but those little dog things being the villains is
I know, they're adorable.
Makes you feel kind of bad.
I've always felt bad playing Kirby. He just fucking devours everybody.
Inhale a car to zoom around.
Kirby throat game is sensational.
A vending machine to attack with juice cans.
What the?
Jesus.
Or become a piercing cone.
Remember, he's like turning into things, but in this, he's just wrapping himself around it. It's weird.
New mode. It's mouthful mode.
Mouthfeel mode, dude. It's all about that mouthfeel. This is alarming. I love that mode.
Different from copy abilities.
That's XO1.
Can even weaponize a mouthful of water. Like this.
Sick, dude. Kirby can fill his mouth.
Waddle D Town will continue to grow, and
more
resources will become available.
That's kind of, I like the concept.
Yeah, that's cool. This is looking pretty cool.
Too bad I don't like
Waddle
platformers.
D's weapon shop. Familiar copy abilities can be
Yeah, but Kirby's cool. Because you can like float around and shit.
And become a car.
Who wouldn't want to? Just become a car, dude. Whenever you want.
You wouldn't become a car, would you?
Change Kirby's appearance.
It's piracy. Kirby's the ultimate pirate. I like how Kirby is a pink bubble boy, but still needs a float ring to swim. That is true. Maybe he's made out of material that it's not as buoyant as it should be.
Some people need floaties, alright, man?
True. Maybe he's nervous without it. Maybe it's not like he needs it.
What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the
Seems like everybody's against him, man. I think he's the one disturbing that world. They're like, what's this fucking pink guy doing? He's just eating everybody. We gotta stop him. At all costs.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month. Please look forward to its
Next
release.
month, damn.
Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。バッターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて
The fuck is happening?
Sony putting games out on Switch.
That's right, Otani-san.
See, Xbox came out and they were just like Activision games, including COD, are like indefinitely just gonna be on PlayStation and everything now.
It'd be stupid not to.
Yeah, it's just really funny that like after Sony just instantly when they bought Bungie was like, hey, Destiny will be on everything.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, so will COD. I guess Phil Spencer loves Destiny too. It's one of his favorite games. He has over like 1,000 hours in it. And somebody was jokingly saying that like they called him up and they're like, we're about to get rid of your fucking save file if you don't fucking put COD on.
That's some tinfoil hat shit right there.
On fucking PlayStation. So Phil's just like, put it out.
I know when he was testing out
Steam Deck and xCloud.
Yeah, not the Steam Deck, but he was testing xCloud on his phone on an airplane. I think that's what he does.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, he plays a lot of Destiny.
Collections are almost here. From Kingdom Hearts.
It's weird because it's not in Xbox's interest, but like Phil's, if he's a fan of the game.
Is coming to Nintendo Switch as cloud versions that can be played while connected to the internet. Relive or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora,
Why?
Donald, Goofy, and more.
Why not?
First time in TV, tabletop, or
The third one I could kind of get,
Kingdom
but
Hearts Integrum masterpiece for cloud.
it's so. This shit's fucking weird because like what I thought like Xbox 360 might do or something, or fucking Xbox One or something, would just like you don't need to buy an Xbox Series because you can just do the cloud gaming shit, which is still possible. It's weird to see. Is that Klonoa?
Oh.
Klonoa's alive and well.
You'll run, jump, and hover. While firing to grab and throw
It's just weird to see the Switch doing it.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even need to make a fucking Switch 2 if you're just gonna start doing cloud gaming.
Also,
Yeah.
Klonoa
Sorry,
2 is included.
I'm genuinely surprised right now.
Yes, same, dude. I haven't seen this guy since like PS2.
Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th.
What the fuck? That's so weird.
Now where's Sly Cooper?
Come here often. Either way, you're in.
Remember when Valve made video games?
In
They
these
made one
award-winning
recently.
games, the portal
And
gun
it was
is your key.
pretty
to
awesome.
Sell headsets.
imprisonment in a mysterious lab.
Fair.
Create
One I
portals
want.
and warp to
Watch
other
them
areas
release a
to
game
find
for the fucking Steam Deck. I'd be all for it,
Still
but
unconfirmed. You can pass through
have
portals.
you been following that stuff?
Cubes,
Steam Deck?
and
I
robots
saw how
with
big it was
unnerving
in
levels of
Yeah.
Linus's hands.
Yeah, me and Sarah watched
online,
a couple
and
videos
split-screen
that they did on it,
multiplayer
and
modes.
that thing's
And
just
that
like
part's
fucking
no lie.
It's chunky.
Neither is the
super
sentient
impressive.
robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo.
He's talking about
Switch
like
this
software
year.
end, fucking what they have it on right now.
A classic comes alive.
Makes games run better. But like if you were to install Windows, you might lose out on
Oh yeah. I
some of the
gotcha.
performance because a lot of it's software side. Also, if you put a micro SD in it, it almost barely affects load times. So if you have games on there, what is this?
I don't know.
It's a game that didn't come out here.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut.
I don't know what that is.
2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await.
It's
The
cool
order in
looking.
which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor.
He's a master.
Twilight of Edo, Japan.
Puppy
A
master.
shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day, a martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future, a youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future, a newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories
This is
are on the
definitely an
horizon?
old school game. 'Cause of
Yeah.
How weird it is.
It's just kind of crazy that like I don't know what the fuck it is, but it looks fucking dope.
Live Alive launches on
Yeah,
Nintendo Switch
Square
July
again.
22nd.
Yeah,
They're
that
going
looked like a
crazy.
yeah. This is a Square Enix direct, and the best one yet. Because normally when they have their events, they're not that great.
How was that? Next up is this.
I'm glad to see them. Even though a lot of it's just re-release and stuff like that, they're still like actually messing with old properties and stuff,
Nintendo
so,
Switch
which is
Sports.
nice to see.
Please take a look.
About
I
time.
just saw someone bitching recently that they didn't bring Wii Sports over.
Well, they listened to him like 2 days ago when they said that, and they made this in that time.
Tennis. Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time.
Now all they have to do is bundle it with switches and
Fu-
sell
yeah,
more
dude.
than they need.
They're fucking high for not doing this already.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the biggest reasons
Knock your opponent off the platform.
the
while
Wii
attacking
sold so
and
well,
defending.
or the Wii.
Yeah, this has better motion controls.
Yeah.
So,
3 additional sports are joining the lineup.
I mean, realistically, I would probably pick this up.
Oh, I'm definitely
Use a
interested.
gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot
Wii
and
Golf
perform
and
diving
Wii Bowling were like always
By
staples.
attaching a Joy-Con controller to the
Yeah, I mean, you,
leg strap
you can
accessory
technically do
included with the physical version of the game,
bowling in
you can play
Clubhouse
shootout
51.
mode with intuitive kicking
Nobody
motions.
owns that.
I do.
But everybody owns this.
Badminton. Control your shots left
Badminton.
and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air.
Badminton.
Smack that shuttlecock.
Hate that word.
Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set, and spike the
That
ball.
person's so gentle over there. No one's gonna play like that. People are gonna fucking
Wow, no one
wing it, dude.
on this side of the planet's gonna play it like that.
True.
Friends on one Nintendo Switch system,
They're being
as well as
very
online
reasonable.
play across
Yeah.
all
They're just like,
sports. Play against friends online.
oh shit.
Damn,
Battle
so many
Royale.
people. Holy
for random matchmaking.
so
Battle Royale, dude. Elimination.
Cover the players you'll face. Try taking on this challenge.
They're all pissed behind him.
Since I'm already here, I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Okay.
Mr. Takahashi!
Whoa.
Oh. Hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
I was wondering where the fuck that guy was hiding.
He's right there.
I can see you
Came
ready to
crawling
play.
out of his fucking cave.
All right, I'll play some volleyball online
Had to go put his uniform
together
on.
with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course.
I don't use them.
I've got plenty of space around.
I've never thrown any kind of peripheral
All
before.
right,
Yeah.
let's start. We'll be including some live
I still got some time. I don't think it's gonna happen, but hopefully I got some years to find out.
All right, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What can we expect
Those are
today
them.
from the Takahashi Koizumi team? It's Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front.
You gonna make him play in that suit?
We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team
I mean, you're gonna make people work in those suits.
Takahashi makes the block.
That's what I'm saying. He's gotta play in that suit. And that guy's fucking dressed, ready for this shit.
Koizumi saves it.
Typical,
Set up in
dude.
the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
you
okay.
got
Game's
fucked
not over.
up.
Now the other
They
team
got you,
serves.
dude. Don't take that shit. Don't fucking lose.
Takahashi sets it up, and Koizumi spikes, but it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball, and with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi
Fuck yeah,
scores.
sports. I like it's just sports.
They got a point with that fierce spike.
Woo! Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving now.
You get the hell out of here,
This
dude.
shit ain't scripted. Get out of here.
That was an introduction.
I think that was real. I think he literally just showed up in that outfit. He's like,
I just flew away.
Yeah,
That was
what,
real?
dude? If anyone fucking flies, that guy does.
April.
We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch.
Don't you have that?
Yeah, it's
In
with the
addition,
ring fit.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad they're doing other peripherals or other things with that peripheral.
Golf.
Golf in the fall.
I about to say they have to have fucking bowling and golf.
And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate
Oh, cool.
various technical aspects. We'd definitely like to ask for your help with this. The online playtest will only be available for players with an active
days.
Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you
What a
interested,
ripoff.
please visit the official Nintendo website for more details.
Only random matchmaking, no
Thank you.
friends.
That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yeah, buddy.
That's on Game Pass.
That game messed my shoulders up.
The latest Taiko
Dude, my
no
shoulder's
Tatsujin
been
game is coming
fucked for like
to
a
the
week.
Nintendo Switch system. Set in
I didn't even
Ondo
play
City,
Taiko.
the sacred town for taiko drums. You'll strive to become a taiko master.
What is that guy on the
along with
right?
Brand new character Kumo-kyun.
There you go.
Oh, I know his name. What is he?
Beats, including
What's the-
Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special.
Those dogs are
Racing
fucking out
into
of
the
control.
Night. And that's not all.
I know
An
Gurenge,
orchestral
but I think
version of
most
the main
anime
theme from The
fans
Legend
know
of
that
Zelda
one.
is included. That's
They should do
76
disc
songs
golf
total.
too. Yeah, that would be cool.
Take
smart,
advantage
yeah.
of a practice mode
Especially
to
for
replay
fucking
sections of songs
people
as
who
many
live around
times
here.
as you'd
I don't know if they
New modes have also been added for everyone
play
to
it in
enjoy.
Japan, though,
Put on
so
a live
might not be
concert
super
with up
aware.
to 4 players in Danchan Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content. When Taiko no
Who's that
Tatsujin
cool guy?
Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch
Guy's too
this
cool.
year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch.
Interesting. Just buy them, dude.
What's new with these Nintendo Switch games?
I don't know. Fucking tell me.
The brand new tactical RPG game
Triangle Strategy?
Strategy
Yep,
is
another
almost
Square
here.
game.
The protagonist,
Yeah, I'm curious
Sarah
about this.
Noah, and his allies will be
Yeah,
engulfed
I'm
in
buying
the
it.
conflict
It's
I just like it's a
among
tactical
the
game.
Path
Your
people,
choices
so
and
Yeah, I'm
conviction
just really
will determine
want
their
more
fate.
strategy games, tactical RPGs.
yeah.
which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
No?
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be
I love the
available
art style.
on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once
Cool.
purchased.
I downloaded the demo, never touched it.
More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course. Here, you'll explore a brand new
I will
Inkwell
never not
Island,
be impressed by this
defeat a
Yeah,
bevy
dude.
of new bosses
That
with wild
this game's gonna be
personalities
timeless.
and even wilder attacks.
The art style.
The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course, wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update is coming to the
That was
Metroid
scary.
Dread game. All it takes is one hit. Even from this.
It's one of Cody's runner-ups for Game of the Year.
Well, now it's getting a hardcore mode.
Dread mode difficulty. Can you face this
Hard
new
Cody
challenge?
mode.
Don't breathe on Samus, she
Players
die.
new to the Metroid series, take advantage
True.
of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie mode difficulty.
Cody got a
This free
3080.
update launches later today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He said he had to like wait
A
to
second
win a
free
raffle,
updated
and then he had
paper
like
will
a
add
timed
boss
amount of
rush
time to
mode,
buy it.
in which
Kind of like
battle
with Chris.
bosses
Yeah,
continuously,
lottery.
one at a time.
Yeah.
Pretty common how that's how they've been buying like PS5s in Japan and stuff.
Mhm.
But they start just having to do that here too
for
because of
Nintendo
obviously
Switch.
there's not enough electronics in the world right now.
Yeah, and Valve's releasing a fucking computer soon. I'm just like, hopefully they roll that thing out smooth.
Are we getting Earthbound?
I mean, it says Earthbound.
Or is this just part of the online thing? I think it's funny with how much of a following these games have that they don't ever do anything with it.
Dude, no, it's wild. Like Earthbound's one of like the most demanded like Nintendo properties. That they just like they're just like It's like they want people to just be like, yeah, give me Earthbound, and they just keep playing Earthbound. The fuck Charlie Brown bullshit is this?
Yeah, mother. $19.89.
Earthbound
Yeah, it's for
and
the online.
Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
That's cool. Damn, this one's over.
Yeah, now we get a splash reel.
I want to play that again.
What did you think? Here's some news for Mario Kart fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series, and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content. Please take a look at
Like how they're
this
just
trailer.
gonna keep supporting it instead of making a new one. I mean, that's
Games as a service, dude. They don't have to buy fucking Bungie now. It's just weird because yeah, that came out like when I played this a lot. It was on my Wii U.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. Just announced 9 cowards. That's what I'm saying. Fucking let's just get fucking 9, dude. Where's it at?
I mean,
we're pretty far into the Switch's life cycle already. Like the fucking.
The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
If they just want to keep supporting this, I don't see the issue with that either.
I don't see an issue with it, but I would like a new game. This is cool.
8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses we plan on releasing by the end of 2023.
So it's like just gonna be fucking
Such as Coconut Mall,
the ultimate
It's pretty
Mario
much what
Kart.
they did with Mario Party recently too.
It's what they did with fucking Smash Bros. They added everything.
Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online.
Mario's out of control, dude. He's like fucking screaming at someone and getting spun out.
The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will launch March 18th.
Is it 25 for all of it?
For all 48 courses.
Okay. I would say if it's 25 bucks a pop.
That's way too
That'd
expensive.
be that would be fucking. We would need to stop and have a conversation.
No, but for that many tracks,
that's a lot.
It's pretty good.
And it's not like they're just like snatched from other games and put into this, because a lot of those older ones you have to make them from the ground up.
How was that?
So they are new, not new designs, but new tracks.
There's work put into it.
Yeah.
Will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Last announcement.
Probably Smash. Can't have a Nintendo Direct without Smash.
Fighting in order to live.
Xenoblade Chronicles?
And living to fight. That's the way
Yeah,
of our
100%.
world.
What is this?
Ionios.
Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
Is this a new one?
Believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so
Why do all the games have fucking that British accent?
Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword.
This has to be a new one.
It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It will never replace
Oh,
the friends
yeah.
we've lost.
The flame clock, it has to go.
Ouroboros abhor this world.
They must be erased without a trace.
Oh shit!
Interesting.
Fucking hype. I still need to play the remake of the first one.
Did you beat 2?
No, I'm still like fucking hours into that shit.
Ties together the futures of the world.
It's really good though.
Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I hope you'll look
This
forward to it.
September?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Not 2023.
Thank you for watching.
Oh. Dude, fucking a lot of good stuff in there, but like Front Mission remakes
Yeah, that was a
and
pretty big surprise.
fucking Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I guess this year I need to fucking finally finish. I need to finish Tales of Arise too. I need to put some of these games down. All right, what did we think?
I think they're going pretty rapid fire there.
40 minutes too. That's a
yeah.
lot of shit if you're going rapid fire in 40 minutes.
Yeah, I kind of said like going through the whole show, but Square just kind of like flirting with a bunch of their old properties is really nice to see. Hopefully, it inspires them to put some budget behind a new game in said franchises. Seeing this Advance Wars here having not just being I guess a reboot of the original games, but also having like a multiplayer and like creative map mode is really cool. I don't know how sold I am on it, especially with Triangle Strategy coming out. I'll probably end up picking that up.
Yeah,
instead.
the hype on that's much higher.
Yeah. But I know there's a lot of fans of this game, so this is honestly a bit of a treat. I think the map maker alone is just
pretty neat,
pretty neat feature to add to it. Yeah, seeing Klonoa was bizarre,
weird.
Yeah, though I mean, I'm happy to see it.
It's so funny because like I'm not even like a big Klonoa fan, but like seeing him, I was like, that's only one fucking dude. Like it was weird to see.
Yeah, it was really strange. No Man's Sky coming to Switch is cool. I do hope, because they didn't say anything, but I do hope it also has crossplay, because then that just allows the game to be bigger.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah. Plus, it gives you a means to play it on the go, which is pretty cool.
Which is very cool, yeah. And it looks pretty good.
Yeah. You can tell the resolution's lower, but
yeah, for sure. Especially on the anti-aliasing side.
Yeah.
Everything's a little scratchier looking.
Yeah, but I mean that's really just not even a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. Them supporting Mario Kart, I think, is interesting because I have been kind of feeling like, where's 9? I actually have held off from buying 8 because I honestly assumed we'd be hearing about 9 soon. And
it's kind of where I'm at, yeah.
Now I'm
bought
like,
8.
They're not like announcing that anytime soon, so maybe I should just buy 8.
I feel like you got a solid 2 years. Until possibly even hear about it.
So that's interesting. Chrono Cross I'm going to pick up. I don't even have to really think about that too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Kingdom Hearts games being cloud-based is really interesting because
very interesting.
There's a lot of parties involved in that at that point because that's a Disney and Square and Nintendo joint thing at this point, which is really weird. I'm curious about this game, but I don't know. I think it's going to be more of a, if you're in the know type of person, you're going to be excited for it. But I'm kind of at a loss with what is it called again?
Live Alive,
something like that. Yeah. I feel like I've heard of it before.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not going to pretend like I for sure know because visually I don't know what the fuck this is.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've heard the name.
But the name, it does sound kind of like one of those games I've heard of. And especially when they're showing it off, I'm like, this looks like one of those games we never got here.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was a lot. It was a good presentation, but they always do a good job of that. So
yeah, I legit, this is gonna sound like blasphemy for people who are fans of it, and I'm not even against it. It was so nice getting a Nintendo Direct that wasn't 60% Smash Bros. Yeah, we've been getting Smash Bros. Nintendo Directs for years, and I just thought of that because this is one of the best Nintendo Directs I've seen in a while. It had a lot of stuff I was interested in. It got me excited for the Switch, which at this point is I don't want to say an outdated console because I still think it's one of the best consoles out there. But in a world where we have the Xbox Series and the PS5, it's you're using your Switch, you're playing the games you like on your Switch. But knowing there's a full future of a bunch of fucking games coming for Switch is just nice. I was wondering, what's Nintendo gonna be bringing with this Nintendo Direct because all the attention's been on. Xbox and Sony, and Nintendo's just been doing what they do best and sitting in the corner selling Switches.
A lot of them.
Yeah, they do their own thing and they do it well. But I'm like, what do we have to look forward to? Everybody keeps talking about Zelda untitled game. Everyone's hyped on a game that doesn't have a name, and that's about it. I don't really hear about anything else. So anyway, watching this Nintendo Direct was really nice because I really found almost every single thing they showed to be something that I'm either interested in, happy about coming to the Switch, or I feel like I must buy. We got Front Mission, even though it's just a remake, it's fucking very welcome because I'm a huge Front Mission fan, and I'll take what I can get if I'm being honest. But it's funny because I saw this, I was like, where's 3 and 4? Those are the good ones, the really good ones. I actually don't. If I played Front Mission 1, it was when I was a kid, because I
didn't play 1 or 2.
I barely remember anything about that. But 3 and 4 are my jam. But it was funny because as soon as I said that, they showed off that Front Mission 2 was being worked on already. So I'm like, that's promising. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that too. So, which would be kind of cool because, like I said, I'm not even sure if I played those or not. So it'll be cool to be able to finally play them. I wonder if they'll update systems or anything like that. They look pretty cleaned up. I mean, they look better than the newer ones of the series because they're, you know, modern remakes. So
I think Square's done a pretty good job on their remaster stuff though, because even like the pixel remasters outside of the font they used were super well received.
Did you see they announced Final Fantasy VI pixel remaster?
Well, it's coming out any day now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty sure it's been announced. They just finally had like locked in a date because
I've been following it. I just saw today that they were making a big deal about it, and I was like, oh, it's sick.
Yeah, I have 1 through 5 already.
Because I've like barely dabbled in 6. I've put like a couple hours into it.
I keep saying I'm going to play all these games, and I don't. But I have 1 through 5 pixel remasters installed on my PC. I just need to like play them. So.
Yeah. But yeah, Front Mission was one of the shining moments of this for me. As soon as they said Vonzer, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, the word only exists there.
Yeah, yeah, there's nothing to be confused about. I was just like, well, what's going on? The Dynasty Warriors Fire Emblem game sounds cool. I mean, it looks like Dynasty Warriors. It doesn't look like it's like a Persona style game like we got with Strikers. But it's looking cool, and I think Fire Emblem lends itself to this kind of game pretty well. So that's pretty exciting. I'm glad to see Advance Wars or whatever. Not super hyped on it, but it is cool to see. I think it has a cool, fresh look to it, although I do kind of miss the cartoony classic style, although they're trying to maintain that. The soccer game was kind of interesting. I think the trailer was a lot more intense than the game itself. So I'm kind of curious about that. I'm also kind of curious about Switch Sports, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
That feels like it should have came out a long time ago, but I'm glad it's coming out in general. It just shows that Nintendo has no reason to fucking make a new console anytime soon.
Yeah.
And so they're just like, yeah, we can make sports. Well, just make it now. Like, people are going to buy it. I want to pick it up. It looks cool. So good to see that. The Disney game's really weird. I mean, like, not weird, I guess. It's just not for me. So like, I can't really speak on it too much. I do think the graphical style is kind of fucking weird though, because like it looks like they're trying to make it in like a Pirates of the Caribbean visual style, but then they got like Mickey, and he looks like a fucking cartoon mouse in a real world, which is weird. This Chibi Gundam game looks kind of cool. Not like the biggest Gundam fan, but I like it enough. But then they said there's co-op in it, and I'm like, that's how you sell games to me, really. Chrono Cross, really stoked about this. It'd be really cool to play through it again. Racer is F2P. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Again, it's not for me, but I mean, I guess I could try it if it's free. Chrono Cross is really cool, though. I'm really excited for this, and every time I see this game, I just remember how good that fucking soundtrack is. It's like amazing. For the longest time back then, like fucking is like anything Akira Yamaoka, fucking Chrono Cross, you know, a couple other select ones were like the best gaming soundtracks and still are. So really, really stoked to hear that music again, but also play this. It looks all like really cleaned up, while still maintaining that classic look. So it's pretty cool. Would have been really nice to see like a complete fucking remake, like Final Fantasy VII. But I think they need to trigger first before Cross.
I say pitchforks would have been raised.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah, people would be pretty angry.
I'll say almost everyone likes Chrono Trigger. Chrono Cross is divided.
Yeah, for
people,
sure.
So.
For sure. Yeah, that'd be a weird place to go. We're gonna put all this effort into this, and like, why that first? Kirby's kind of cool looking.
It is kind of cool looking.
I'm kind of on the same page. I'm not a big platformer guy, but this looks like remember that Donkey Kong game, Tropical Freeze or whatever? It came out, and at first no one was really talking about it, but then after it had been out, people were like, it's really good. I still hear people talk about that fucking game.
I saw someone stream it recently.
Yeah. Everyone's like, it's really like, it's like they talk about like it's like fucking classic, like the original Donkey Kong, and so it has this like weird, really strong following, kind of like Metroid Dread. And so I kind of feel like this game's going to be like that. I think it's going to come out, and I'm like, yeah, it's Kirby. That looks cool. But I think people are going to play it and fucking probably love it.
I know people like the Kirby, like there was a paint one and a yarn one, and both of those were well received as well. So
yeah. Nintendo first party games, fucking, they don't miss.
No.
They don't. Like they make a game, and not only is it like I always want to go like, well, it's the nostalgia. They fucking Nintendo can sell you anything. But then they don't go light on their games though. They make them good every single time. So like Nintendo, like if there's a fucking company out there that values their properties and their communities that fucking love those properties, it's Nintendo. They don't fuck around with it.
Yeah, I see that.
So it's always cool. But anyway, this looks cool. I like that the places evolve as you play through them, and it maintains the Kirby gameplay of sucking up cars. And yeah, I mean, it looks pretty neat. I'm just not a big platformer guy, but I've always really liked Kirby, so might pick it up. Give me a reason to play my Switch. I feel like if I pick up my Switch, though, I need to fucking beat Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because I'm fucking like far into it. I need to just finish it. But also, I need to play fucking Rise. Like, I just haven't played it. I played the beginning, and then I was like, I got other things I have to play.
I know a handful of people who'd play with you.
Yeah, no. I just, it's just funny how I haven't really played that a whole lot. That Live Alive game, really neat looking. I feel like I got kind of cheated in my youth when I didn't get to play this. Because this looks like it would have been like a classic nowadays if it had come out here. It has a really cool style, really cool animations, really cool anime art style, especially with like the cowboy jumping sideways and shooting, stuff like that. I love that it's multiple characters and multiple timelines. Like I'm fucking pissed that we didn't get this back then, because I feel like this would have been like one of those legendary like Earthbound style games that people would be talking about to this day still.
Yeah, localization used to be a lot rougher. So.
Oh, dude, there's so many games back then we didn't get.
Yeah.
Those are always like of myth and legend. You always hear about like, over in Japan they got this game. We'll never see it. And we're
three.
And we're fucking still unearthing them.
Yeah.
Which is fucking just crazy. And yeah, let's see. Mario Kart getting support is interesting. I'm mixed on it. I don't think it's negative. I would love a 9, but 48 fucking tracks of like tracks people love. I mean, imagine like a map pack in Call of Duty of like 48 maps that everybody loves from prior games.
For $25?
Nobody would complain. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So like, it's not bad. And then of course, this is probably the biggest thing I'm hyped on outside of From Mission. Sadly, is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It's really cool to see a brand new one. If you haven't played any of these, they're really fucking good. I barely played the first one, but the second one I'm pretty far into, and it's really fucking good. The music's good. The characters are awesome. The story's awesome. The world's awesome. So I'm really, really stoked about this. This one also has a very similar art style, but the characters look completely different, which is nice. So I'm curious how the story will relate or not relate. I wonder if it'll be like loosely related like the other ones. But yeah, looking really cool. And I get to play it this year, I guess. So that's awesome, but also not. And yeah, overall, really good presentation, though. I think there's a lot of bangers here, and even the things I'm least interested in were still interesting. So if I was going to give the whole presentation a grade, I would probably give it. Fuck. I have to like be careful because I want to give it an A-, but it's only because like 2 games. So I'm going to give it a really strong B+. Just a really good presentation. 40 minutes flew by, so I think it was really good. What would you grade it?
I'm actually going to go ahead and give it an A- because it, even regardless of my interest in the entirety of the show, the entire show did hold my interest the whole time. Outside of there was like one game, I think
MLB The Show.
Yeah, where we kind of like checked out for a second.
And it was like 30 seconds long.
Yeah.
They didn't waste time on it. Yeah.
But otherwise, I was watching the whole time. So, I mean, especially in a day where, everything is to keep people's attention, be able to keep you here for 40 minutes is a good thing. So,
yeah. I'm going to upgrade mine. I'm going to go A- as well. I was like, am I going too strong with that? But no, you talked me into it. It was a really good presentation. And like I said, it's one of the best Nintendo Directs I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
It was really well balanced and a lot of new stuff to be excited about and a lot of not Smash Bros. Nothing against Smash Bros, but for a long time, that was all Nintendo was talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, made a crack on it when they were finishing the show. I'm like, okay, here's the Smash fucking part.
Well, they finally said that they were done releasing characters for it. So they finally have quit, allegedly, Yeah. So overall, really good presentation. Let us know in the chat and in the comments. What did you guys think on the presentation? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What were the highlights for you? What is something you wish we could have saw? Maybe you were hoping for the untitled Zelda game that doesn't have a name. And what do you think of Splatoon 3 Salmon Run? I wish I could have an opinion on it, but I haven't even played these games, so I don't even know. And yeah, let us know in the comments everything you're thinking about when it comes to this Nintendo Direct and anything that we really watched. We'll probably hang out for a couple of minutes. So if you guys have anything you want to say in the chat, any thoughts on anything, feel free to throw them in there. We are going to close this pretty soon, though, because I still have time to play something. And maybe, I don't know. I got to make a thumbnail and shit real quick for this, but that shouldn't take too long. Yeah. Luckily, I don't have to edit it, upload it, so that's always nice. You see, small channel, we get some views, but nothing anything crazy. But you see, Tastecast already has like 150 something views since yesterday. Yeah, apparently putting my face on those thumbnails is working, dude. We're getting an extra
reason everybody.
We're getting an extra like 40 views for my face. Like, who's this fucking guy?
I'll say that if you see everyone doing the same thing, there's a reason. I also noticed too, videos that are not, these are obviously bigger teams doing this stuff, but like if the traction's not happening like super fast, they switch the thumbnail real quick.
So. Oh, dude, yeah. I've seen people switch their title name. I've done that 3 times, like, ever. And it's just because I was reading the title at one point. I'm like, that could be better. But, or like slightly alter something like that. But I've never switched. No, I switched thumbnail one time because I rushed a thumbnail one time just to get it up. And then later I was like, it's a shit thumbnail. But, yeah, I'm not hardcore on like, oh, it's not working. Fucking better. It's
just crazy something that simple can affect.
Oh, 100%.
The whole system.
100%. I see so many generic fucking thumbnails that people put out for shit. But then sometimes I'll look at them and they have like, you know, couple 100,000 fucking views on them. Like,
it doesn't matter if you like it, YouTube likes it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's the algorithm.
So.
But yeah, it's very very cool to see Tastecast in a day already having 150 something views. So thank you everybody who watched that. I don't even know if that's our community or other people, but somebody corrected us on Lost Ark because we were under the impression, I think you said it, but I just kind of was like, yeah, I believe that. Lost Ark being out for 7 years or some shit. Yeah. Maybe it was in development for 7 years. Maybe that was what we meant. But it's only been out since 2019. So, but then I was like, PSO 2 is the game that was out for like that long. So probably just got those mixed up. Because PSO 2 had been out forever over in like Japan and shit. And then we like just got it like last year. So, yeah. All right, let's say we shut this down.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you everybody who joined us for this. If you watched at any point or you're watching now, thanks for hanging out with us. And if you're watching this after the fact, thank you for watching this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about everything in the comments. And stay tuned. We got Tastecast, I'm sure, coming out this weekend. Other than that, I don't have anything planned, but if something pops up, I will make a video because, as I've been saying for the last like couple weeks, I am trying to be more proactive about making more videos, and it's been fun. So yeah, if anything pops up, we'll be doing something else. But yeah, Chevy, thank you for joining me and having this conversation with me. And I've been Seth, and yeah, until the next episode, have a good one, guys, and take it easy.